Good morning, people of the interwebs. Chris goes outdoors. Anna's over there hiding. We're here, the Lincoln Woods parking area. We're heading up to Owl's Head today. Should be an 18-mile round trip. Plan is to camp out somewhere. Not quite sure where, but we'll figure it out. We'll go enjoy the day. It's supposed to be beautiful weather in the 70s and then in the 40s at night. So, off we go. Continuing our way down the Lincoln Woods Trail. The trail kind of never ends. You can see it's like completely flat. It goes on for a very long time. I think it's almost, well, it splits off, becomes the Cliff Trail, but it's still like 5 miles long or something in total. And we're on it for about 3 of those 5. Love-hate affair with the trail here, because it's completely flat, so it's pretty easy. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, meh. Apparently this whole hike is a little meh. I don't know how entertaining it's going to be. There's not too many views, so we're going to make do with what we get. Made it now to the intersection of the Cliff Trail, which is right over there, and then right behind us, right here, you can see on the ground, that is the start of the Franconi Brook / Lincoln Brook Trail. So that's where we're heading. So we made it now to the intersection of the Franconi Brook Trail and the Lincoln Brook Trail. We're continuing down Lincoln now. The entire beginning of this trail has been essentially no elevation gain, and just pretty smooth mileage as it goes. So just pushing on, continuing on, enjoying the hike so far. It seems most of the elevation occurs on the way up the Owl Head slide. Tons of mosquitoes out, so we'll keep pushing on. See how the trail goes. Unfortunately, only some woods walking to show you, not some epic views like usual. But I hope you enjoy the woods walking. So this right behind us is the first brook crossing. Water's relatively low. We could almost make it rock hopping right near the end. It got a little sketchy, so moist feet, but not too bad. As long as the water levels are down, it's not too bad. So this is, I would say, down for sure. I can't even imagine what this is like right when the snow starts to melt off. That behind us is water crossing numero dos, and the water here, not too bad. We got over essentially without issue, so water's definitely a little lower. Again, I could imagine if this was like flowing hard, it would be a challenge. You'd be knee deep, I can imagine, pretty easy. Even with it low, there were spots that would be like knee deep-ish if we couldn't have rock hopped, but rock hopping went good on number 2. We made it now to water crossing number 3. This one again, also pretty low. Anna just made it across without issue. But water crossing 3, apparently the 4th one is just after this, just a little bit. And yeah, keep it rolling. Water crossing number 4. Doesn't look too bad, but you never know. We will see. So you can see right behind me, we're on the Lincoln Brook Trail, but right when you come up, there are some cairns right here. And this way, you can't even really see it. Like, you would walk right by here if you didn't know, if you didn't see the cairns. But this is the slide, going up the slide right here. So it is a unofficial and non-maintained trail, but so many people go up it that it's supposedly essentially maintained. For the slide is pretty gnarly, so see what we're getting ourselves into. Now this is the typical White Mountains Trail. The entire way here, easy going. One of the arguably easiest hikes I've ever been on. And now, on the beginning of the slide, shooting our way up, it seems about 2,000 feet of elevation gain in about a mile, so woo! Let's do it! Making our way still up the Owl's Head slide. It's a doozy. I don't know if you can see. It's super steep. There's spots where like you're gonna ninja your way up some trees and stuff. So it's been an interesting run, but look at that. We've made it probably half a mile in, I don't know, half an hour. Some serious elevation. It's been a good time. Keep going up, get to the top. We're getting closer to the top, very close, probably within a third of a mile. A lot of blowdowns in this area, but some tricky jumping and stuff over things, but we're getting there, almost to the top. Made it. The trail just kind of ends. And here we are. The little summit of Owl's Head. Essentially completely wooded all around us. You can see a little bit toward Mount Bond in the Bond Cliff area right behind me right now. You can see just before coming here, you can see over to the Franconi Ridge area a little bit better. So I made it, but unfortunately not too much to see up here. It's a nice, very woodsy walk, and the slide was no joke. It's a pretty legit elevation gain getting up, but we did it. We made it. Came, we saw. Got a snack. Get out of here. Post up somewhere along the way. Some gnarly trail, man. Yeah. So in what video time may appear to be minutes, took us a couple hours actually. That slide's no joke. So supposedly it's only a mile, 1.1 it said, but it's at least 2,000 feet I think of elevation gain. So it was a doozy, and coming back down's no joke either. Now we waltz back, looking for a camp spot. I saw a couple on the way down here, so I think the first one was either right before or right after the fourth water crossing. So we'll see. So we made it to camp. Got our tent set up. Cooking some food real quick. Gotta pass out. It's a fun day, fun hikes. A lot of up and down. Makes me a hungry boy. The Lasagna Mountain House. The lasagna and spaghetti, I think are two of the best ones they got. You go in Backpacker Pantry, you gotta get the pad thai. Might be the best backpacker meal I've ever eaten. It's filling too, super filling. But look at that, look at the good. Finish up here, get to bed. Getting late, 6 o'clock. Here's the 2 set up in its natural habitat. This thing is massive. And how could I forget Anna's 10 right there? She picked up the Big Agnes to Copper Spur HVUL1 recently. She's hoping to do the long trail in Vermont, and that will be her tank. So I actually I recorded anyway the footage, a video of this tent, just an initial impression video. So hopefully that will be out at some point once I get unlazy and edit it. Good morning. Woke up to a nice brisk 40-ish degrees today, but slept well. Slept like a rock. Out of the 2 pieces of gear I tested, was actually surprised there's no condensation on the 2. It's 40 degrees, my big heater self in here, and I only had one of the doors even like remotely kind of open, but literally no condensation this morning. So. And we're sleeping near water too, which is pretty ridiculous that there's absolutely none. So I guess that's pretty good. And surprisingly, the Big Agnes AXL did pretty well. I didn't really have any cold spots or anything, and slept good. So yeah, hang out here for the morning, eat some breakfasts. That's going to do it, everybody. Back to the car. 18.5, I think, miles total. So, nice little trip, nice little overnight. It's arguably, up until the slide, one of the easiest hikes I've ever done. Tons of water, so don't carry a ton of water, because it's literally there the entire way up. And yeah, the slide's a doozy. Took us probably 3 hours, maybe, up and down, so be forewarned about that. The trail does get kind of thin in some areas. For an unmaintained or like not legit trail, it's very well maintained. So someone's been up there with a saw and stuff, clearing some stuff, I noticed. So easy to follow too, so you'll be alright. That's gonna do it. If you liked the video, drop it a like. If you loved it, consider commenting and subscribing. You can follow me on Instagram at Chris Goes Outdoors. And until next time, catch you in the next one.